My apologies, y'all. I had to start over. Fam. I had to start over because I want to make sure that I addressed it the right way. Fam, what's up? What's up? What's going on, family? Family, what's up? Family, what's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Family, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing, family? Put this. I want y'all to be able to see me at least. Family, what's up? How y'all doing? What's going on, fam? How y'all doing, family? Peace and love, y'all. We had to log out of that session. We gotta do this session right now. What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? Family, what's up? What's up? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yo, family, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. How y'all doing? Family, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Shalom, shalom, family. How y'all doing? What's going on? Family, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, family, what's going on? What's going on? We're gonna start in 30 more seconds. Yo, peace and love, y'all. What's going on? 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. We're gonna start in 13 more seconds, fam. Yo, what's up? What's up? All right. Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing, family? What's up? What's up? So tonight we pretty much gonna be talking about business loans, business line of credit, right? So step by step, a lot of you guys about to start coming with me, right? Because now it's time to execute. It's time to execute on these loans. It's time to execute on these lines of credit. It took me it took me a long time, y'all. It took me 3 to 6 months to finally, really build out my credit profile. Now, the first place that I want to execute, I had told you guys that I wanted to go through the SBA. Now, the Small Business Administration. Some lenders, you can grab up to $100,000 without showing documentation. Only documentation that's necessary usually would be like articles of incorporation and the EIN letter. Mostly everything is stated income, right? I finally got my credit profile exactly where I need it to be, right? 100% payment history, perfect. The time I got on my credit is okay. I put an authorized user account on there. I put a $45,000 AU on there, right? And that's from Barclays, right? Perfect. Then to top it off, what I did was I had put the mortgage on there. The mortgage got over 6 months, over 6 payments on there, right? 6, 7 payments on the mortgage. So now it's time to execute, family. So since everything's time to execute, we finna go. It's time to go now. I'm so happy, y'all. I've been doing this shit for a long time, and now I'm looking for lenders, right? I'm looking for a few lenders because right now I can go through my bank, I can go through an SBA lender, but I want to go through the SBA because SBA got the lowest requirements. You don't necessarily have to have everything with the SBA. Usually just my credit score and my profile alone can get me the 100. But if you go to certain banks, they might critique you. They might say, hey, we want over 720 and then they only give you 10% of how much you make, but the SBA will let you borrow as much as you need, for the most part. And so, like I say, family, who the hell is that? But yeah, family, so for the most part, I try to tell a lot of people, right, that it's time, and this is what it means to fully, when you finally get your credit report exactly where you need it to be, that's when it's time to execute. You ain't got to sit right there and play games and all that stuff, right? Once you build that profile out the way you need to, right, with a mixture of auto loans will be installments, put some secure line of credit on your credit profile, then you execute. You just execute. You don't play no games after that. That's when you start dibble and dabble into the business aspect of things, because it's cool, flipping your little money or whatever the case might be. That's cool. But I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to execute on a whole nother level. I'm trying to get this real estate done. I'm trying to build this property, like everything, family. I've been anxious to do it. It's just been taking so long, and most lenders are like strict, right? So most of them not just going to just say, oh, here go $100,000. You gotta have something in your credit substantial that support that. Now I know a lot of people might went through me and got their EIN done through me, but then you still got more work to get done. Even though you did your EIN processing, you building up your credit. Let's just say if your credit shot and you want to use the EIN profile, then look, if you want to use the EIN profile, then you got to build up the EIN. But if you use your social, if it's already built, that's when you just use that as a PG. Me, I'm using my social. I use the EIN number up. I used it to get business credit cards, all types of commercial cards, all that stuff. But now it's time to go in, family. It's time to go in. You can't be playing. You go to the next step. You go to the next step, family. Get going, man. Y'all say it's a troll. I don't know who this is. Block the troll. I just on the channel. I don't know who this. I don't know who that is. Y'all message me on IG. Hey, how y'all doing, family? What's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Yo, any questions, family? Any questions? I'm all good, family. I'm all good trying to execute right now. And so, right, like I say, family, the first thing I'm trying to do is borrow the $100,000. That's been my goal for about 6 months. Like I say, I touch a quarter of that in credit cards and one credit card, but I want it to be in liquid cash. Liquid cash is okay too. And then, even equity line of credit, home equity line of credit, that's cool. But I wanted to touch it strictly through the business. And if you can't touch the 100 through the business, you can just touch 100 going to the dealership and get 3-4 cars and have it working for either way. You wanna leverage it that way. But like I said, it's a few banks that I'm going to right now. And so after I complete my first couple, that's when I'm gonna show you guys, like, look, I went through this institution, they require this. It's not so much, family, look, hear me out. The main thing that banks look at is your profile, right? Your personal credit profile is going to let the bank know if they can lend to you. I always tell people, they only can lend to what's on your credit report. So you can't expect to get a $100,000 unsecured line of credit, even if you got a $5,000 credit card showing on your credit report. You need to have substantial history, family. Some substantial history, whether you got to buy some trade lines and throw that on your credit report, whether you got to buy a couple secured lines of credit and throw it on your credit report, because you have to show the banks that your credit is worthy of receiving that type of money. 100,000 ain't nothing light. It's light to the banks, but it ain't nothing light. And when it comes to their lending decision, because them giving you $100,000, they expecting you to pay them back, which they know 9 times out of 10 you might, because anybody with that type of credit, with the mortgage and all that stuff on your credit, of course you're gonna pay them back. What would be your reason not to, right? And you just take that 100, and I can't wait to show y'all, right? So I'm gonna show y'all the 100. I'm gonna, like, look, this is the first thing I'm gonna do with it, because I'm trying to give you guys a step-by-step, like, you need to handle your business. You need to make sure that you taking care of all your credit. You wanna make sure that you building these relationships, because the second thing to credit that's the most important that a lot of people overlook is banking relationships. Banking relationships is where you bank at, but also being able to keep money in the bank account, and also being able to pay them back. I don't give a damn if you paying back $1,000 credit card. That's something, right? And like you said, yeah, you crawl before you walk. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. You just gotta learn the loopholes too. The crawl before you walk is perfect, but I know loopholes to get a person who started this stuff $10,000 in the first couple months, right? And it can skip something because it's something that that person don't know when it comes to credit or lending. They don't know if they apply for this credit card and they call in to ask for an increase, they can give the bank a projection income of $2 million that to claim that the bank's going to make this money, and they can give you $20,000 on the credit card for business expenses, and that's going to work towards building up your financial profile on the business side. Okay. Yeah. What about the down payment on the car process? You don't got to put a down payment. Once that profile strong, you don't need to put a down payment. Especially after you get your first car, no down payment. You make 3, 4 payments on that, and you take off. Make money off of using cars, y'all. Make money off ATVs. Make money on motorcycles or something like that. You don't got to keep it limited. You can make money on all of that too. Okay, but how do you make the money and pay them and profit off of it? Well, me personally, this is how I'm going to do it, right? So let me explain. I'm glad you asked that question. So with my lender, right, you can go through any mortgage lender. You can go through Rocket Mortgage. You go through a traditional mortgage lender, whether it be Bank of America, but the requirement is way more. I'm going through my lender, and I'm getting a construction loan. The construction loan is 5%, right? And you can borrow however much you want. So me personally, I need to borrow between 800 to a million. 9 times out of 10 is going to be 800, right? So 5% of 800,000, we looking at roughly around, what's that? $40,000, right? $40,000 is 5% of 80,000. I mean, of 800,000, right? So I'm taking that and I'm building a property, right? And so the property is going to, after its completion, the value is going to be like at 1.4, 1.5 million. Now, if it's $800,000 to build it, that means paying off the general contractor. That means paying off of the team permits, the transferring of the title, the taxes, the fees and all that stuff to breaking the ground, everything like that, right? Let's just say if that came out to 800,000, it would be worth 1.4. Now 1.4, you can do it two ways. You can sell the property and walk away with like 700,000 free and clear, or you can borrow 700,000 in the house that you have. All of that after you borrow the money from the property, you can rent out the property. So that's when real estate take a place. Because remember, real estate is a good asset as well, but only if you build it, right? And I told a lot of people that you want to start learning about like how building work, like how to buy building permits and codes and everything like that, so you guys can have a better understanding of how this stuff works. I showed you guys this in the live before, but I never got a chance to really, let me show y'all. Because I think I had deleted that one because some stuff showed up, right? Let me show you guys some, right? Let me show y'all. All right, here you go right here. All right, here you go right here. See this? So this is the property I'm getting built. I think I had showed you guys this before. I'm about to show y'all. So this is the property I'm getting built right here. I need to get this built in Florida. Y'all see this? So this is the front of the house. These are building codes and this is a building blueprint, right? This got the codes, the electrical plan and everything, right? So you got the project information, floor plan, elevations, foundation plan, joist and roof plan, electrical plan, building section, 3D exterior elevation, and then you got the details, right? And so this is very important to understand then you can go online and you can buy blueprints, family. You can go on any Google website, you can buy blueprints. And by you purchasing these blueprints, you got to find a location where you want to get this property built, because that's going to be the main thing that's going to determine its value, right? Location, the type of property it is, how much they charge you per square footage, and that's going to give you the total valuation of the home. I want to at least walk away with anything over 400,000 in profit, right? But like I say, you want to borrow more money in order to get money. So that's just how the game works, family. It's not nothing special. It's not nothing special. And a lot of you guys just got to understand, the only thing that I do is trying to build credit, just credit, leveraging credit to make money. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else. I don't want y'all to overcomplicate it, because it's not complicated. And some people, and you might have to sacrifice some things. So if you are going on a credit journey and you say, skip me starting up a lemonade stand, skip me just selling t-shirts, I can just build up my credit. So when I come back, I'm gonna be a way better businessman. So now you can be comfortable while doing it. You can be comfortable while executing it. You can be comfortable with anything. What can I do with 10 acres? 10 acres is manageable. So if you got 10 acres, let's just say you finance 10 acres and it's 3% down. The 10 acres is, let's just say 10 acres is $100,000. What you can do is you can section off the 10 acres and you can put them into acres, and you can create a fence with them, and you can create a divider amongst all of them, like install their own gate. And you also can make a sizable lot size, and you can sell each lot size to a developer. So if you paid $100,000, but you fixed up the 10 acres and you put like different lot sizes and you separate them and you added a gate to them, and you like, cut the area, really maintenance the area very good, and you pretty much create concrete where it's a driveway, and you put a driveway through the section where it can make a good divider amongst the 10 acres that you have. You probably could sell each lot for $75,000, $80,000. So if you got 10 acres and you selling for $80,000 a lot, that's $800,000 you're walking away with. Of course, there's going to be some money that's going to get cut in because of the maintenance that you got to do on the yard, but you still might walk away with over $500,000. That's it. Yep. So instead of saving money from a job, leverage the bank's money instead. Of course, always. I'm glad you said that. Leveraging the bank's money is always going to be the way. That's the only thing I try to teach you guys, that you using their money is going to help you enhance your financial future. It's going to help you enhance your business, because now what you was doing before, now you have more to leverage with. Now you have more to work with. You sitting on $150,000 worth of credit. Now, whatever business you do have, it will be easier to obtain. And whether you deal with something you don't like or do like, by you using the bank's money, it's less maintenance that you have to do. It's less work for you to have to do. Everything clear and cut when you have the finances. Everything is not clear and cut when you don't have the finances. So having the finances is one of the most important things. Yeah, you got to have the finances. I appreciate it, Ron. I appreciate it, King. Yo, family, what's up? What's up? Okay, you said don't have to be at home. So what about a personal line of credit? Personal line of credit is good too, because you could take out a line of credit personally, but I do it through the business, because business you can get more. But let's just say hypothetically you took it out through the personal side, then that's good. But you might have a higher interest rate, but you still can use that as business, which is a good start. I have 2 small accounts, secure card and self-lender. What do you recommend next? Go to Magnum under go to Magnum $10,000 secure line of credit. Just search it up. Magnum secure line of credit 10,000. You could pay $100 and some thousand monthly for a $10,000 secure line of credit. That's gonna get your credit life going. And then go to Rental Karma, go to Rent Reporters, make you up an online deed. Use your parents' address, submit it directly to Rent Reporters, and say they are your landlord and you are a tenant, and they're gonna contact your parents for verification. You put that 2 years worth of history on your credit too. Gonna get you going. I'm late, but I have to go back and watch the beginning. Yeah, yes, sir. What's the fastest way I can get $50,000, a $50,000 car on my profile? Now it's two ways. So you can get a $50,000 car and potentially don't pay no down payment. But if you don't want to pay down payment, you got to show financials. So that's gonna be the tricky part. If I was you, the best thing to do is go through a credit union and bring the approved finances to them. And usually credit unions are very lenient when it comes to borrowing $50,000 for a vehicle. No, hell no. I'm glad you asked this question. Do you have to be a non-citizen national first before getting to the credit game? Not at all. Credit has nothing to do with status correction. 700 score Navy Federal account, but small business profile. Navy is a good account to have, even with a weak profile. This is what you got to do. Go to a website called Trade Line Supply. Look for an authorized user account and try to find a credit union and try to get the authorized user account at over $10,000 on the limit, and also try to get a card that's over 3 years old and apply for a Navy Federal auto loan, and they approve you up to 75,000. I can show you how to maneuver with Navy, and they run TransUnion. So make sure all of your inquiries on TransUnion is gone. You can dispute it over the phone. Call in. I'm joking. What's good with the data furniture champ? Everything's good with it. Real good. Where do I get the affidavit? What affidavit? Have a nice day. Yes, sir. Peace and love. What's happening? Scenes dormant, LTV. No, I don't get what you're saying, family. Scenes dormant, LTD company for the name seems to work in the UK. Does trade marketing away from the parasites, then setting up the private trust, control the umbrella. Nah, you don't got to do all that, family. So it's better to pay off the card than get a free one because you're giving more credit. You don't necessarily have to pay off the card. You can literally make payments towards it. So say, for instance, having a mortgage on your credit, right, or a vehicle, it's not about paying it off. It's about you making payment towards that amount of debt. So if you got a $50,000 car and you already made 6, 7 payments, you are paying off $50,000 worth of debt. So the banks judge it where your capacity to borrow is capped at $50,000. You get what I'm saying? So it's $50,000 your cap. I'm trying to reach my baby sis. This info, thanks. Yes, sir. Give it to her. Teach her the game. How often should I apply for a credit increase? I just got approved for a $25,000 card. I got some good information for you. This is what I need you to do. If you got a $25,000 card, I don't stress this enough, but let me go get it real quick. I'm about to show you. I know I talk about it all the time, but y'all need to watch this. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, what's going on, family? Look, so this is what y'all want to do, right? So this, if you a business owner, get a POS system, and the 25,000 you could charge it to your card, and charge the 7,000 and pay it back, and it's going to show that you make that much payment on it. So that'll work. Payment processors is one of the best things to have, family, if you got major credit cards, because most people try to liquidate the credit card by buying like phones, and they trying to get cash because some things you need cash. Get you a payment processor at all times. If you want to contact me about data furnishing, you got to contact me at 224-463-1848. Again, my phone number is 224-463-1848. 97% utilization. Do you recommend debt consolidation loan? If you can consolidate the debt, yes, I would recommend that, especially if you can transfer the debt over and the utilization don't show. But as long as you properly managing the debt and paying it back, but they transfer it and your utilization is not high anymore, that can help you out a lot, actually. I did the pledge loan twice, Navy Fed. You good. Now make sure your credit is at over 720. And the first thing you could do to test it is apply for Navy Federal loans and apply for the 20,000. They'll give it to you. Wait, what is the machine for, man? Just joined the live. So this is a payment processor, right? So this is for credit cards, debit cards, and for people, just for regular transactions. And the reason why I always recommend this to a lot of business owners is because most people who are business owners, they might have high limit credit cards. And some people I talk to, they got $200,000 limits on their cards, right? There's some people, look, family, there's some people I talk to, they might have what else they might have? They might have a $150,000 loan on their credit, fam. They might have a $70,000, $80,000 limit on their card. They might have however much they might have on their card, and they can purchase a lot of things using the credit card. But it's some issues that a lot of business owners run into, and that's when they have a business expense that don't require the credit card. So where they gonna get the cash from? Let's just say they got to go overseas and they might need $10,000, but let's just say they don't technically have 10,000, but they only got it on the card. And when they go out of the country, visas, you got to pay with cash in certain countries, especially when you go to Tanzania, when I went to Africa. So them having that cash is much needed. So they'll need the payment processor to always use in case they ever have to charge that credit card at any time. They're going to need that. 771 credit score. I have been approved for 25,000. That's good. Oh man, family, what's up? What's good? You're welcome, family. You're welcome. You're welcome. How do I use the passport to stay the bank account? Pretty much you just gotta use the passport and a supplementary piece of mail. So that'd be like a bank statement or something to take it to the bank. Can you break down the different loans, and how your credit should look in order to obtain these loans? So you got all types of loans. You got business line of credit. You got regular business loans. You got not inventory loans, but you got collateral loans for not collateral loans, but inventory loans. Like say if you got a vehicle for your business or a boat or something like that for your business, that can be used too. Now the loan, it really depends on the criteria of the bank. Some bank criteria is higher than others. Some bank will give you a business loan with 600 credit score. Some banks minimum criteria is 700. So it really depends on the criteria of the banks, what they require, and what they need in order for them to secure the loan. How much do you charge for all your lessons? For all my processes is 500. But if you want my full mentorship, that means teaching you everything I know, me just being step by step with you along with the whole journey, is 1,500. General Africans send us by bank conquer which in Africa we are. Alkabulans, yep. Peace and love, fam. Well, Africa's really Alkabulan. Yes, sir. What's good, brother? What's up, fam? Peace and love, peace and love. Question, can an individual sue me if I'm the co-borrower on the vehicle and I have possession of the vehicle and making payments? If you are the co-borrower, that would just go on your credit report. They usually don't attack you, but they can sue you in court, yes. That happened to one of my students, but they dropped the case. So it was a situation where her family member didn't pay on it, and pretty much they sent her a letter to go to court. So when she went to court, they dismissed the charges against her because they didn't want to proceed with the lawsuit against her because her family member agreed to pay off the debt. So that's how the whole thing went. $500 for data furniture. No, just to learn data furniture is only $200. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it, King. Appreciate it. What's the name of the processor? This is a Bank of America payment processor. Chase got a payment processor. American Express got a payment processor. Most banks got a payment processor. Just ask them, say, hey, my company, we really need a business payment processor. How much is it and how can I require one? And they'll tell you how to get it. I would never use Stripe. I would never use PayPal. Those are the weakest processors in the world. You want to have a real one that's connected to your bank, where if you deposit $1 million, nothing will go wrong. So that'd be the best thing to do. Yes, sir. If start a business LLC, can I transfer personal credit debt to the business credit card? In some circumstances, it depends on the car issuer. Can you use your social security number? No, but credit and bill credits. Yeah, of course. Yo, fam, what's up? What's up? Any more questions, family? Any more questions? Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. At the same bank. No, I won't use the same bank. Do not use the same bank. Do not do it. Can you repeat the car rental karma? Oh, so rental karma is pretty much an online site where you can you can get rental history on your credit up to 2 years, and you can go online and create your own lease and create the landlord. The landlord should be your parents, and your parents can pretty much say that you've been renting under them for, like, let's just say $500 a month. That's what you can put in the rental agreement. You can show the day that you actually start paying the rent, and they're gonna report that on your credit report. Whether or not you do, I do want to know he loves you and he will never leave you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace and love. I have done business with this brother. He is 100. Appreciate it, King. I appreciate it, bro. Rob Fatan, would you consider putting someone on zombie dad's profit if they're in their early 20s? Of course. Of course. Peace and love, family. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Yo, all right, family. That's all for tonight. I just wanted to answer a lot of y'all questions in regards to business or whatever the case might be. Anybody got any questions or concerns? I'm gonna keep you guys updated when I go to these banks. When I first grab this money from the banks, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I did it. I'm gonna show you guys step by step. I'm gonna show you the lender. It's gonna take some time. Give me a few more weeks because the approval can take a couple weeks or whatever the case might be. My file is good. I just know I gotta do some more stuff as far as like my research on the lender. Every lender is different. That's all it is a waiting game. But we gonna get to it. Peace and love, y'all. Stay blessed, y'all. I'm out. Oh yeah. If you want to contact me, my phone number is 224-463-1848. Again, my phone number is 224-463-1848. Again, it is 224-463-1848. I'm out, family. Peace and love, y'all. Hit me up. Do whatever. I'm out.